All right, so I've been seeing this CCTV camera footage circulating all over the internet that was allegedly recorded on Wednesday, January 7th at 1:40 a.m. in Tehran, which would place this right in the midst of all the protests going on. Now, in the video, you can see Iranian security forces, likely including riot police, Basij militia, and possibly Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps related units with guns, batons, and also very long knives, like this guy, carrying what looks like a machete. What are you going to do with that? One brave guy was attempting to block the individuals from entering the building in a, last-minute effort of resistance, but obviously he couldn't hold back a large group of guys out there. One of the big reports I've seen that's been pretty consistent is the fact that a lot of these quote-unquote government units and forces have been going around in civilian attire so people can't see them or tell if they're actually part of the government or not. And this is like a classic thing that regimes do to prevent people from being able to unite against them, because if everybody's in civilian attire, even the people that work for the government, they can't unite against them because there's no distinguishing features. I've also heard that they've been bringing in some, state-sponsored terrorist organizations from Syria, from Lebanon, from Iraq, from all over the region to come in and commit all these atrocities against their own people, because they're the biggest state sponsor of terrorism in CENTCOM, so they can afford to pull some of those people back from their normal, terrorist activities to come and do terrorist activities inside of Iran. In any case, some of the death toll estimates that are coming from the broader crackdown vary pretty widely. I've seen people say thousands. I've seen a lot of people say tens of thousands of deaths as a result of this stuff. I doubt we'll ever actually get the real numbers. I've seen a ton of clips of body bags and like mothers crying over their kids being, taken from them. Awful stuff. Obviously can't share a lot of that stuff here, but it's probably unlikely that the real horrors that people are experiencing on the ground there are ever going to get out of the country, because they're going to lock it down like a safe and keep it contained inside the country if they're able to.